Really going to need to maybe keep those low beams on and just take their time.
I mean, we've been used to it because it's been the last 3 days where we've been dealing with some foggy mornings, and today no exception. It's more so our western communities, and I'll show you that coming up on your fog forecast. But looking ahead here, tomorrow we'll likely have a wintry mix that'll be pushing in. So tomorrow's more sloppy. Today we've got the fog. We've got half-mile visibility in Lorain, Fremont. So again, our western communities dealing with much of the dense fog. We also have a patch of area here over towards northeastern Cuyahoga County into Lake northern Geauga, where we're seeing some dense fog as well. But then inland to the south and east, all is good. So the dense fog advisory, everybody shaded in yellow until 11 a.m. Temperatures this morning in the mid and upper 30s. We're in the low 40s down towards Dover, New Philly. And of course, with the fog comes the mist. So we're tracking some mist around parts of our area. This extends into Geauga County. You might need to use your windshield wiper down in Lorain and over into Medina. So again, very light mist. What's not light is this down to the south and west. This batch of rain headed our way. By the time you sit down for dinner, I do expect it to be into our area here. So you can see our rain chances ramping up right after 6 o'clock, and that'll take you into the night. And this will be an all rain event overnight because look at our temperatures. We're hovering right around 40 degrees, even by 6 a.m. So falling temperatures expected tomorrow, and we'll gradually switch it over to snow, which of course will knock down our numbers because it'll be going back and forth between a mix and snow as we head into the late morning and early afternoon. I'll show it to you coming up in this next half hour.
All right, 7:45 is your time, and I guess if you'd had one of those special lenses or fancy cameras, you need a fog filter to cut through everything. For sure, we do have dense fog once again across our area. It's hard to see the buildings, but at least we can kind of see some of it. They're there. Yeah. They're just trust us, they're there. Exactly. So unfortunately, we've got a lot of clouds around as well, and that's going to be the case. If you don't have fog, we'll likely just have a cloudy sky. Here's the Akron-Canton area down towards Faith Family Church. Our temperature 38 degrees and just cloudy, and we're not seeing a whole lot of fog down there. Where the dense fog advisory are northern and mainly in our western communities. That's where we're finding visibilities of around a quarter of a mile to a half a mile. And we're not alone. Still, dense fog advisory carries all the way over to Chicago, even up towards Minneapolis. And then to the south, a lot of rain alerts, either flood warnings, flood watches, or advisories. This is with our next system. This batch of rain will push into our area mainly after 5 o'clock, and then eventually it'll change over to snow. So here it is on Futurecast, hour by hour. We're dry through the afternoon. After our dinner hour, that's when we'll start to see the scattered showers develop, first up in our southern communities and then pushing northward. By 10 o'clock, pockets of moderate to heavy rain possible as we head through the night. This is 3 a.m. It's still raining, and then here comes the snow portion of this. The low passes by to the south and east of us, so colder air comes in with winds coming in out of the north. So I get this transition coming in our far northwestern communities, mainly after 7 a.m. and it'll slowly transition as we head through the remainder of the afternoon. Plus, with a more northerly wind, we'll pick up on lake enhancement and then eventually tapers off to just a few scattered light snow showers and flurries through, let's say, Sunday night into early Monday morning. How much snow are we expecting? Now, keep in mind, this is going to mix in with rain initially. So the amounts that you see on this map, that's at most 2 inches of snow in Cleveland. Same with Lorain, Sandusky over towards Port Clinton. So I think areas northern and also to our northwestern communities, 1 to 2 inches. You go more to the south, little to no accumulation expected. Not expecting that transition over until we hit the afternoon. And then at that point, we'll have the lake enhancement. Looking ahead, we have another system. This time we're going to flop it. We are looking at snow to start off Tuesday morning,
and then that'll transition slowly to a wintry mix and then over to rain showers as we head into late Tuesday afternoon and into the evening. So another sloppy one headed our way. This one is a clipper system, and it should be out by the time we hit Wednesday morning's commute with just a few light lingering showers around, and I do expect some fog Wednesday morning. Temperatures today and tomorrow will hover right around 40 degrees. Now 40 degrees in the morning on Sunday, and then temperatures will fall through the day as it switches over to snow. Our cold day, we do have some fog along the lake shore. And points north and west, really, that's where we find the dense fog. Temperatures will hover right around 40 throughout the whole entire day today. Once we get rid of the fog, unfortunately, it just stays cloudy. And then after dinner time, I'm expecting showers to move in. I'll have that hour-by-hour forecast coming up. But here's a look at the current visibilities across our area. We're down to a half a mile. Lakefront County Airport, Willoughby checking in at 3/4 of a mile. Same with Lorain. Port Clinton up to around a 1/4 of a mile right now. So dense fog mainly hovering the lake shore and points west. Temperatures right now in the mid and upper 30s for most of us. You go to the south, Akron checking in at 40 degrees, and we also have some mist along with the fog. So what's up next? We've got this area of rain that is just now approaching the Ohio River Valley. This will continue to work its way to the northeast as we head through the day today. So I'm expecting cloudy conditions throughout the afternoon. It's not until the evening when the rain gets there, and you'll need your umbrella. So here's a look at Futurecast hour by hour. This is 4 o'clock. Again, temperatures right around 40 degrees. Here comes the rain filling in late afternoon and into the evening. We've got steady rain going on at 8 o'clock, and it's just rain. Temperatures still well above freezing and hanging out right around 40. That's going to continue through the night. We could have pockets of moderate to heavy rain, and then eventually colder air moves in as that low shifts to the south and east, so we get a wind shift. This is going to pick up on lake enhancement here through the morning hours from Lorain, Sandusky over to Port Clinton. As our temperatures drop to near freezing, that's when this will change over to snow, and that changeover will take place through the morning and the first part of the afternoon. Notice not a lot going on in our far southeastern communities. So then through the afternoon, lake enhancement and snow showers around. We'll have bursts of more moderate snow. And then as we head into the evening hours, transitions to lake effect, and then eventually just a few scattered light snow showers around Sunday night into early Monday. Waking up Monday morning with temperatures just below freezing. There could be some areas in the upper 20s. So how much snow are we expecting? Now, keep in mind that this will mix with rain at first. So this is as much as we could possibly get. I'm thinking about 1 to 2 inches, northern areas, northwestern spots. You go more inland and well away from the lake, little to no accumulation expected. So morning fog today, temperatures hovering right around 40. We've got the rain pushing in. It'll be steady overnight. Rain changing over to a mix, and then eventually snow as our temperatures drop. So we'll start off the day in the upper 30s. Temperatures will fall through the 30s as we head through the day. A colder day on Monday, mid-30s expected.
News.
And even though it's way too early to think about what the weather will be, you know, it's like it would be so cool if we did have a really sunny day.
It'd be wonderful if it was a nice clear day for that.
But April in Cleveland,
crossed.
you know,
Yeah,
roll the dice.
Way. Exactly. We wouldn't be able to see that today.
No.
We've got some fog around the clouds, and I was just talking to Rosie. I mean, this is really a cloudy week. We've got
dreary.
several
Dreary,
instances of systems moving in, and I'm not really seeing a lot of sunshine in this 8-day forecast. And that's the case here down towards Faith Family Church. We're hovering at 38 degrees. Just lots of clouds around. Fog really not an issue in our southern communities. And this just changed. The National Weather Service dropped the dense fog advisory for much of our area. Those that still go through 11 o'clock, Ottawa, Sandusky, Seneca, Erie County, and then right along the immediate lake shore in Ashtabula County. So that's new. The National Weather Service did drop much of the area out of that dense fog advisory. And this fog is an issue not only for us, Chicago, even up towards Minneapolis, and then still dealing with the flooding rains in the deep south. Our next system coming in out of the deep south. It's this area of low pressure that is right now situated just south of Memphis. It's going to push this rain our way, and that low itself will move just to the south and east of us. So eventually we'll get a switch over to snow. So let's track it here hour by hour. This is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We're still dealing with a cloudy sky and we're still dry. By the time we get into 6, 7 o'clock, showers will develop from the south. And as we move through the night, they will be locally moderate to heavy at times. Now, the low itself is just now south of Cincinnati. This is at 11:30 tonight. That low will continue to move up the Ohio River Valley, allowing for a wind shift. Once that takes place, with winds coming in out of the north, we'll likely have the rain changing over to snow occurring in the morning hours. So we'll start off with temperatures right around 40, and then temperatures will start to drop. So we've got that mix over to snow as we head through the afternoon. Of course, with it mixing at first, it's going to limit our accumulations. Finally wrapping up with just a few scattered lake effect snow showers through Monday morning. How much snow are we expecting? Not much. Thinking about 1 to 2 inches at best here, northern and northwestern communities. You go more to the south and southeast, little to no accumulation expected. Looking ahead, tracking another system. This one a clipper, and this one will start off as snow Tuesday morning. As it moves through, it'll switch over to a wintry mix. So going back and forth between rain and snow in the afternoon and into the evening before finally starting to move out of the area here come Tuesday night into early Wednesday morning. Wednesday's morning's commute will likely have some fog around, but at least the precip will be out of the area. So looking ahead, I'm telling you, it's not really going to be a sunny week ahead. We've got these two systems, one on Sunday with those falling temperatures through the day. The next one coming in on Tuesday, starting off as snow, changing over to mix. We're dry on Wednesday, but we're hanging out in the clouds. In fact, we've got a lot of cloud cover even as we head into the upcoming. More rain on the way. Let's take a look at your 8-hour forecast. Again, we've got some fog around this morning, mainly along the lakeshore and in our western communities. Temperatures hovering right around 40 degrees throughout the whole entire day. And then it's mainly after 5 o'clock that rain showers will move in. Current visibilities, we've seen improvement. County Airport Willoughby up to a mile now, a half-mile lakefront. Where we've not seen improvement off towards the western areas, Port Clinton down to less than a quarter of a mile. Looking ahead here, your temperatures anywhere from the upper 30s to right around 40, and still some pockets of mist around. Again, the steady rain well to the south of us. It's now approaching the Ohio River Valley. It'll eventually spread into our area later today. So let me take you hour by hour. Clouds the whole entire day, and our temperatures not moving all that much. This is 5 o'clock, and we're starting to see the showers develop in our southwestern communities, becoming widespread as we head towards the late evening. And this will be just a plain cold rain. Temperatures staying in the upper 30s to right around 40 through the night. So I'm not expecting a wintry mix overnight. Even early tomorrow morning, temperatures start to drop in our far northwestern communities first. That'll switch the rain over to a wintry mix, slushy slop conditions here as temperatures hover near freezing by 10:30 in our western areas. To the east, we're still seeing the rain. Eventually, that's going to switch over to snow as we head through the late morning and into the afternoon, and then picking up on lake enhancement. So at times we'll have pockets of more moderate snow as we go through the evening. And at night, that's when things start to taper off. Just a few scattered light snow showers and flurries. And it's a cold start on Monday. Temperatures back below freezing, even in the upper 20s in spots. Now, since it's going to be mixing in with rain initially, this is going to cut down on our snowfall amounts. I think at best in our northern and our far northwestern communities, 1 to 2 inches. You go to the south and east and it drops off. Little to no accumulation expected. Today, 41 fog around this morning, showers developing late day. We got the steady rain overnight with temperatures still holding steady at 39. And then temperatures will drop from there. We'll start off the day at 7 a.m., 39 degrees, and we'll fall through the 30s as we move through the day. And that's going to help transition over to snow. Now, beyond that, another cloudy one on Monday. This is your cold day, temperatures in the mid 30s. We're tracking the next system. This one's a clipper. It'll start off as snow and then change over to a wintry mix as it moves through. And then by Wednesday, we're back to quiet. Temps still hovering right around 40 degrees as we wrap up the week. Saturday.
It is cloudy. It is gray. It is a good day to stay inside and watch TV.
Yeah, and unfortunately, we've got a cloudy week ahead of us as well. And I did check the latest on Lake Erie ice because I know we talked about that earlier. You know, about 5 days ago, it was upwards of 36%. Right now, because of the warmth and the melting, actually that should be 17%. So we have dipped below 20% across our area. Where else are we dipping below? So far in January, we've had 19 cloudy days. Today will mark 20. And no surprise here, you know, January, February, and December are our cloudiest months. So we're looking forward to some summer sunshine. Not seeing the sunshine whatsoever. This is a look at our Canton time lapse, and we've got lots of clouds. Still foggy conditions out towards Ottawa, Sandusky, Seneca County. Those are the only areas that we still have the dense fog advisory for at least 1 more hour. To the south, there's rain, and they've got flood watches, warnings, and advisories with this system. Now, this will push into our area later today. So much of your day will just be a cloudy one. After we get towards 5, 6 o'clock, that's when the rain will start to spread into our area. Widespread overnight with pockets of moderate to heavy rain. We're looking at upwards of a ½ an inch to at most an inch. And then the system curls just to the south and east of us, allowing a wind shift. Winds coming in out of the north, colder air starting to funnel in, and we switch that rain over to snow during the morning hours. And then we'll pick up on lake enhancement as well. We're not talking a lot of snow because it's going to transition from that rain to snow mix to eventually snow, and it'll be a slushy wet snow. So we're looking at melting with that 1 to 2 inches at best. Here's your snowfall futurecast. And again, at best 1 to 2 inches in these areas. You go to the south here and little to no accumulation expected. Next up on Tuesday, this one will start off as snow and change over to a wintry mix as it moves through. This will be an all-day event for us. Eventually, by the time we get into the evening hours, things will start to quiet down as it transitions over to a rain or wintry mix as it moves out. By Wednesday morning, I expect us to be dry. There could be a few lingering showers in southern Ohio, but unfortunately, I expect mist and clouds and drizzle and fog around throughout the day on Wednesday. So again, this is a cloudy looking 8-day forecast. Our temperatures again tomorrow will start off right around 40 degrees and then we'll fall through the 30s. Eventually we're back.
What do you do when it's cold out? Well, you kind of bring them in the house. That's exactly what.
I mean, that had to be a lot of work to move all the furniture out. And didn't you just put a blanket on?
Yeah, or maybe they're.
I don't know. I mean,
or maybe put them back in their barn or something like that with a blanket. I mean, but it must have been really, really severe to bring them in, or she just really likes them.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
I just bring them. She didn't want to go outside, so she wanted better. All right. Well, today, I mean, you're not going to use.
You know, I don't mind the snow because it'll cover up some of the yuck that's out there right now.
I'm not a fan of muddy paw cleaning right now. Oh, my house is a mess.
All right. We'll see you, folks.